What would you do if your worst animal nightmare became reality?
Get out of the water! It's a crocodile!
Lions, snakes, and crocodiles, three of nature's most powerful predators, have left humans in terrifying life-or-death situations.
Yeah, if we have an active, aggressive alligator, we're going to shut the spring down for public safety.
In this video, we'll share one incredible close call, but the other stories don't end so luckily. They're real stories of deadly attacks that will send chills down your spine. Brace yourself as we uncover part 2 of a series about people who were brutally attacked by animals. It was 1987, and Ginger Meadows, a radiant 24-year-old American model, stepped onto Australian soil, her heart brimming with excitement. Inspired by the wild charm of Crocodile Dundee, Ginger had come to experience the untamed beauty of Australia firsthand. Little did she know her fascination would lead her into the jaws of the country's most fearsome predator. Eager to experience the country's natural wonders, Ginger booked a luxury yacht trip on the Lady G. Her friend, Jane Burchett, a chef with a taste for adventure, joined her on what promised to be an unforgettable journey through the pristine waters of Western Australia. Here's a timeline of what happened. The warning. Seeking the ultimate getaway, Ginger booked a luxury yacht trip aboard the Lady G. Joining her was her adventurous friend, Jane Burchett. The waters of Western Australia shimmered with promise as the two friends set sail. But as the skipper briefed the passengers on safety, his tone turned somber. "These waters are home to saltwater crocodiles," he warned. "Do not swim under any circumstances." The fatal decision. On March 29th, the yacht anchored near the majestic Cascade Falls south of Darwin. The roar of the waterfall was a siren's call, its crystalline pools glistening under the sun. Ignoring the skipper's grave warnings, Ginger whispered, "Just a quick dip." Moments later, the pair slipped into the cool, inviting waters. The confrontation. Suddenly, a shout from the yacht shattered the tranquil scene.
Get out of the water! It's a crocodile!
The skipper had spotted a massive crocodile, 4 meters long, cutting through the water with deadly purpose. Ginger and Jane found themselves trapped against the waterfall. In desperation, Jane hurled a shoe, startling the predator just long enough to buy a few seconds. The desperate escape. Ginger saw her chance. The shoreline was so close. "I can make it," she murmured, adrenaline surging through her veins. The attack. 2 strokes. That's all Ginger managed before the water erupted around her. The crocodile, lightning fast despite its size, clamped its jaws around Ginger's waist and upper legs. Jane watched in horror as her friend was dragged beneath the surface. For a brief, terrible moment, the crocodile resurfaced with Ginger. Their eyes met one last time, Ginger's filled with terror and realization. Then, as quickly as it had appeared, the crocodile submerged again, taking Ginger with it into the depths. The aftermath. 2 days later, on what should have been Ginger's 25th birthday, search teams made a grim discovery. She came to Australia for adventure and beauty, but paid the ultimate price for underestimating its wild heart. Brett Mann, a 22-year-old Australian, tragically lost his life in a crocodile attack on December 21st, 2003, near the Finnis River in Australia's Northern Territory. He was with his friends Sean Blowers and Ashley McGow, both 19 when the incident occurred. The 3 friends had been riding quad bikes through swampy bushland and stopped by the river to cool off. As the tide began to rise, Mann was swept into the river by a strong current. When Blowers and McGow attempted to rescue him, a 4-meter, 13-foot saltwater crocodile attacked. In a horrifying turn of events, the crocodile grabbed Mann and dragged him underwater. Moments later, the crocodile resurfaced with Mann's body in its jaws, seemingly showing off to his friends. Blowers recounted, "The croc brought Brett to the surface and pretty much showed him off to us, and then off he swam." Blowers and McGow managed to escape by climbing a nearby tree, where they remained for 22 hours as the crocodile circled below. They were eventually rescued by helicopter, but Mann's body was never found. His father, Greg Mann, expressed hope that rangers would find the crocodile, recover his son's body, and put a bullet in its head. 9 days after the attack, a 12.5-foot saltwater crocodile, believed to be responsible for Mann's death, was shot dead near the site of the incident. This event later inspired the 2007 horror film Black Water, although the movie's plot diverges significantly from the real-life incident. This third story is again a deadly attack from an alligator, but this time in Florida. On October 19, 2015, a tragic incident unfolded at Blue Spring State Park in Volusia County. James Ockersey, a 62-year-old man, was enjoying a morning swim with two friends when disaster struck. Around 9 a.m., Ockers disappeared while snorkeling in the park's waters. Alarmed by his absence, his friends quickly alerted authorities.
Yeah, if we have an active, aggressive alligator, we're going to shut the spring down for public safety.
Hours later, divers made a grim discovery: Ockersey's body and snorkeling gear. His injuries told a chilling story. They were consistent with an alligator attack. The predator, a massive 12-foot alligator, was found nearby. Wildlife officials captured the reptile, which was later euthanized. Ockers, a regular swimmer at the park and devoted caregiver to his 90-year-old mother, was beloved in his community. His untimely death serves as a stark reminder of the hidden dangers lurking in Florida's natural waters. In the heart of Zimbabwe's Hwange National Park, on a fateful August morning in 2015, nature's raw power clashed with human bravery. Quinn Swales, a seasoned 40-year-old safari guide, led a group of 6 tourists, 5 New Zealanders and 1 French national, on what was meant to be an awe-inspiring walking safari. As they tracked a pride of lions, Quinn's expertise was put to the ultimate test. Suddenly, Nzaha, a collared male lion, broke from the pride and charged. Without hesitation, Quinn positioned himself between the approaching danger and his guests, embodying the highest ideals of his profession. Despite Quinn's attempts to deter Nzaha with shouts and a bear banger, the lion made an unexpected U-turn and attacked with lightning speed. Unable to use his rifle due to the attack's swiftness, he bore the full brunt of Nzaha's fury, ensuring his guests remained unharmed. Tragically, Quinn's selfless act cost him his life. He succumbed to his injuries that very day. His final moments were a testament to his character, echoing the words of a former client who once said, "After we left Hwang, our group talked about who we would want near if the end of the world ever came. Quinn was top of the list." The night was electric in a small village in West Java, Indonesia. Irma Bule, a 29-year-old dangdut singer, took the stage with her most dangerous companion yet, an untamed king cobra. Known for her daring performances with snakes, Irma was no stranger to risk. But this night would be different. Midway through her second song, she accidentally stepped on the cobra's tail. In a split second, the deadly serpent struck, sinking its venomous fangs into her thigh. Most performers would have stopped, not Irma. With remarkable composure, she continued singing, seemingly unaffected. The snake handler offered her an antidote, but she refused. For 45 intense minutes, she performed, her passion burning brighter than the danger coursing through her veins. Then, suddenly, the venom began its deadly work. Vomiting and seized by violent tremors, Irma finally collapsed. The crowd watched in horror as she was rushed to the hospital, but it was too late. The king cobra had claimed its final victim. Irma Bule, a mother of 3, a performer to her last breath, died that night. Well, that was just dumb. The antidote was right there, literally in the hands of the snake handler. Sometimes pride comes before a fatal fall. It was a picture-perfect day at Yellowstone National Park. A 16-year-old Taiwanese exchange student, eager to capture a memory, turned her back to a massive bison grazing nearby. Little did she know, her innocent moment was about to turn dangerous. With her camera ready, she positioned herself less than 2 meters from the massive animal. The bison, wild and unpredictable, suddenly tensed. In a split second, it charged. Horns lowered, hooves thundering, the bison slammed into the unsuspecting teenager. Her host family watched in horror as she was gored, tossed like a rag doll by the powerful creature. Park rangers arrived quickly, finding the girl injured but miraculously alive. Bystanders helped move her to safety, her dreams of a perfect selfie shattered by a harsh lesson in wildlife respect. Airlifted to the nearest hospital, she survived with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. The bison? It simply returned to grazing, defending its territory as nature intended. A stark reminder echoed through Yellowstone that day. These are wild animals, not photo props. Sometimes the perfect shot isn't worth the risk. Nature is both beautiful and unforgiving, as these deadly animal attacks remind us. Each story is a chilling testament to the raw power of the wild and the thin line between awe and danger. Which story shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey into the untamed, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales that explore the thrilling, the terrifying, and the extraordinary sides of life.